Good morning, Goshen, and Holy Tuesday is upon us. And so thankful for this another day. We're going to pick up reading where we left off yesterday in the 11th chapter of Mark. We're going to start reading in verse number 20. We know this is the next day because of the way the verse starts. And in the morning, as they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. And Peter, calling to remembrance, saith unto him, Master, behold, the fig tree which thou cursedst is withered away. And Jesus answering saith unto them, Have faith in God, for verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, Be thou moved, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe those things which he saith shall come to pass, and he shall have whatsoever he saith. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and you shall have them. And when you stand praying, forgive, and if you have aught against any, that your Father, which also is in heaven, may forgive you your trespasses. But if you do not forgive, neither will your Father, which is in heaven, forgive your trespasses. And they came again to Jerusalem, and as he was walking in the temple, there come the chief priests and the scribes and the elders, and say unto him, By what authority doest thou these things? And who gave thee this authority to do these things? And Jesus answered and said unto them, I will also ask of you one question, and answer me, and I will tell you by what authority I do these things. The baptism of John, was it from heaven or of men? Answer me. And they reasoned themselves, saying, If we shall say from heaven, he will say, Why then do you not believe him? But if we shall say of men, they feared the people, for all men counted John that he was a prophet indeed. And they answered and said unto Jesus, We cannot tell. And Jesus answering saith unto them, Neither do I tell you by what authority I do these things. And so here we see on Holy Tuesday, we're seeing what Jesus done in the days leading up to the crucifixion. We find where he goes back into Jerusalem, back into the temple, and he's teaching and preaching in the temple and teaching the people. And we can look in the 21st chapter of the book of St. Matthew and find some of the parables that he taught there. And we can look at those, and we see here at the beginning of this, as they come back into the city, they see the fig tree, which Jesus cursed the day before because it made itself look like it had figs, but it had nothing. There's I believe that's a parable or a picture, a type and shadow, whatever you want to call it, of people who want to look like Christians, but they bear no fruit. And so in the day when Jesus comes, they'll be shown that way. They'll be dried up, withered up, and there'll be no fruit. There'll be no leaves. There'll be nothing of the sort. And so then what did Jesus do on this Holy Tuesday? He went into the temple and he taught and he preached, and had a conversation yesterday about him knowing the things that are coming at the end of this week. And even knowing that, he still desired to teach and preach and teach the people in hopes that some might believe. As we have an opportunity this week and this day and every day, let us take every opportunity to live for Christ. We said Sunday, and I think it's good. We've heard it said many times from a lot of different people. Use every opportunity to tell somebody about Jesus, and if necessary, use words. We can do a lot by living and a lot by loving people. And so I hope you have a great, blessed Holy Tuesday, and I hope this finds you well, and I hope it sparks some conversation in your hearts and amongst your families, and have a good time. I do want to make mention, I found out yesterday I mentioned we're helping in revival down at Dave's Creek starting Wednesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those services start at 7 o'clock and not at 7:30. I said 7:30 at church, but if anybody's going to try to come, those services start at 7 o'clock, not 7:30. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope the Lord blesses you and gives you an opportunity to bless somebody else.